Hello, Human Body Systems. Just want to talk through what you're going to be doing Tuesday, Wednesday for the first two hybrid days. I've given you the 344 water balance assignment. That was in the assignment that was given for November 30th. That water balance assignment, remember, is going through the situation with Bill. Did not expect you to get that done in one day. So that's going to be basically working. You're going to work on that on the other day that you're not in class. And so really you have Monday through Wednesday to get that done. That is due, remember, that is due on December 3rd. So you have even more time, all the way through Thursday, 11 to 9 p.m. to turn that in. So that's kind of your background work. Additionally, there's this Nephron challenge that we're going to be doing in class. And you can do this in partners in class, or you can do this solo. With the Nephron challenge is we're going to really dig into what the Nephron looks like. And you can do some research using Nephron diagram if you were able to print that. If you have it at home, I do have a paper copy of all of this that I'm going to give you. Each person will have their own paper copy of it. And you're going to make a giant Nephron in class. So here's half of it. Here's the other half. I do have to print them off differently so that you can glue them together. But basically, you're going to make a poster of that. And you're going to be drawing and making different annotations on here, as it says in the procedure. So you read through this procedure, make different drawings on that to help you understand a little bit more about that. So this is so we can then make a full diagram of the nephron and what's happening in the nephron during filtration and reabsorption and secretion in production of urine. So 343 is called the blood-urine connection, and so we're looking at how the blood is filtered and how it's broken down, when things are released from the blood, when things are picked back up by the blood. All right. So a lot of this is self-contained within Canvas, and the goal is to be working on this in class and get as much as we can on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then finish it up Thursday, Friday. So it should not take 2 full class periods. It should take maybe a class and a third of time to do this. So we'll probably carry over. That's why this isn't due until the end of the week. So what is the Nephron challenge? So here's a document that explains everything. So if you happen to miss the in-person day, you can read through here and do as much research as you can. And if you happen to be able to download this document, you can do some labeling on here so you know what you're doing already. Right? You can start to label some of these different structures. Some of this you've done already as well. Now the get checked and signed part, I'm not going to fill those out as we go. So basically you're going to put this on what I would do is I'm going to give you those printouts and you can kind of put those on a large sheet of paper and then go from there. And this is basically step by step what you need to add to show where blood enters and leaves, and urine production and reabsorption, secretion, filtration, and all those things. Okay? And so then you're going to color code that as well. And so this is a paper assignment. You're actually going to turn this in as like a poster. And you're going to read through there, fill this out, and read through here, and basically do all of these things and make sure you put the labels on there. And once you complete all those tasks, that is it. So you will have the class period Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a little bit of time Thursday and Friday to do that. There are some good resources in Canvas right here that I put in here for you. So there's this video. If you watch this video on Biology Mad, the website, the animation doesn't work anymore, but there's a YouTube video that goes through the whole animation, and you can follow. Let's skip ahead a little bit. And you can follow through where certain things enter the blood and when they leave the blood. All right, so when you watch this video, you'll see these little particles like urea and water, protein, sodium, glucose, and you'll see where they enter the blood. Here you can see the urea going through, goes into the proximal tubule, down the loop of Henle, up to the distal tubule, and so it always stays out and does not get reabsorbed. So it is part of the filtrate, and it goes out with the urine. So you can kind of track each thing and look as you go. Something like glucose, a glucose molecule, if we look at that one, this yellow dot, you see it's filtered out, and then almost immediately gets taken back up into the bloodstream because we never want to put glucose out of the bloodstream. Okay, so this video is very helpful. I think it's probably the best resource to use on this. There's 3 other resources here that are very helpful as well. The Khan Academy and this one are probably more helpful than the third one, but use those to help you determine. That's where I would start on completing this assignment. So use those to help you as much as possible. And then in addition, work on the 3-4-4 water balance assignment. Later in the week, we are going to continue moving on. It won't be due, but we'll start a urinalysis lab on Thursday, Friday, where you'll do some data collection for the urinalysis, simulated urinalysis. So we'll be working with fake urine, simulated urine, but it will have different components that you'll use urine reagent strips to test for. And that's about it. So just a reminder of things that you need to be turning in and when they're due. I would pay attention to your calendar. I'm trying to put due dates on things. This Nephron Challenge, I put 0 points in here because I'm not going to be entering any grades. It is for a grade, but I'm not putting those grades in Canvas. Okay, so that's going to be an on-paper assignment. Hopefully you have all of this other stuff turned in. So that Nephron Challenge thing, that is due at the end of the week. Hope you should get it finished in class Thursday, Friday. We'll start on it Tuesday, Wednesday. And then water balance, that one you've been given on Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, you have a good amount of time to work on that outside of class. You should not be working. That's one thing you will not work on inside of class at all. And then we will definitely review it Thursday, Friday, but it's due Thursday. Okay, so you should basically essentially have that done Tuesday or Wednesday and get it submitted. So that is it for now. We are getting very close to the end of Unit 3, and so you should expect a 3.3 or 3.4 quiz at some point, probably during that last week, the week of December 11th. So probably not next week, but the week after. So the last week before we go out for break. So I will see you in class, hopefully, and I really hope you all can make it and we can get some of this in-person stuff done. So, all right, take care. See you soon.